helped me to reach 2,000 subscribers. The moment his voice slipped into that soft, secretive tone, my entire body froze. It was past midnight, the office building silent except for the hum of the old air conditioner, and I had returned because I forgot the laptop I needed for an early morning deadline. I was steps away from his office when I heard him whisper her name, a name that until that second meant nothing to me. My heart slammed so hard it felt like it bruised my ribs. I knew that voice. I knew the way he softened it. He only spoke that way when he meant every word. I pressed my back against the wall, the paint cold against the sweat rising on my skin, and listened. His laugh drifted out of the slightly open door. I had heard that laugh 1,000 times during our marriage, but tonight it felt foreign, tinged with something intimate, something forbidden. The sound seemed to stretch the hall, making every shadow sharper, every light colder. I told myself to walk away. I told myself I was overthinking. He had been working late for months, surrounded by pressure and impossible timelines. We were both used to surviving storms at work. Our coworkers even joked that our marriage lasted longer than most projects. But the tone of his voice did not belong to deadlines or stress. It belonged to a man letting someone else in. My hand shook as I nudged the door a bit more open. The sliver widened enough for me to see them. Leaning close. Smiling in that way women do when they know they matter to the man beside them. And him, my husband, my partner of 12 years. His hand brushed her arm with a soft familiarity that broke something inside me in a slow, agonizing tear. I stepped back before either could see me. My breath shook violently as I forced myself down the hallway. Every step felt heavy, like the air thickened the farther I went. I told myself it was nothing, that maybe it was a misunderstanding, that maybe late nights blurred boundaries. But I felt the truth clawing up my throat. On the drive home, the city lights smeared across the windshield like tears. I replayed every moment of the last few months. The sudden after-hours meetings, the way he guarded his phone, how he flinched when I asked if he was tired of us arguing about work. His excuses were always reasonable, always believable. I had wanted them to be true. I needed them to be true. When he walked through the front door an hour later, I was sitting at the dining table, the lamp casting a soft glow across the room. He looked surprised to see me awake. "You did not have to wait up," he said, setting his bag down. His voice was steady. Too steady. "Everything okay?" The question lodged like a thorn in my chest. I studied his face. The exhaustion, the guilt hiding behind his tired smile. Or maybe I only imagined it. My emotions twisted in a painful knot, torn between heartbreak and denial. "I went by the office tonight," I said softly. He stiffened. A flicker crossed his eyes. A flicker he tried to hide. "Oh, you should have called. I would have met you." "I heard you." "With her." Silence crashed between us. Heavy, suffocating. He opened his mouth, closed it again, and then sank into the chair across from me. His hands trembled when he clasped them. "It is not what you think," he said, voice thin. "We have been under pressure. She just listens." The way he said it made something inside me break open. Not with anger, but with a brutal realization that I had not been enough for him in the way he needed. And maybe he had not been enough for me either. But betrayal is betrayal, no matter how lonely the path leading to it. "Did you ever plan to tell me?" I whispered. He looked away. That was my answer. My throat burned. My love for him did not disappear in one moment, but it twisted into something wounded, something sharp. I wanted to scream. I wanted to ask why her. Why not us? Why he did not come to me first. Instead, I let the truth settle into my bones. Our marriage had been cracking long before tonight. "I cannot stay in a marriage where I am the last to know you stopped choosing me," I said. His eyes filled with tears he did not shed. "I am sorry. I did not expect this to happen." Neither did I. And yet here we were. I stood, feeling a strange calm settle over me. Not peace, not closure, but clarity. I knew walking away would hurt in ways I could not yet imagine, but staying would destroy me piece by piece. As I headed toward the bedroom to pack a small bag, he whispered my name. I paused but did not turn around. "Are you really leaving?" he asked, voice breaking. "Yes," I said, "because for the first time I can see the truth clearly, and I deserve to feel chosen again." He did not follow me. Maybe he knew he had already lost me. Maybe he was grieving too. But the next morning, when I stepped out into the cold air, I felt something shift inside me. A quiet strength. A sense of beginning instead of ending. And for the first time in months, I could breathe fully again.